Hey guys, Grassman here. And today we're playing a game called Alter Ego. This is a game that has I believe, 4.7 on the Google Play Store, and has been played has over 1 million downloads, which I thought was impossible. There are a couple games with 5 stars, but they're usually games that were downloaded by very few people, or that serve a specific reason. This game has been by over 1 million and is a 4.8. I did not think that was possible on Google Play. Yet, here we are. And already, the music is amazing. I'm sorry to have been, talking through it. I wanted to kind of just sit here and take it in. Problem is, I think that's kind of probably not right. I shouldn't just be here, making a video off the music alone, where, it's not my music. But, that being said, it's amazing. The nice piano in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put it on 3. I will test the music for the next episode. Make sure 3 is a good amount. But yeah, I don't know how the music exactly will translate. It can be different between games. This should be good because it does seem fairly soft, but I do want that music in there because I want to be able to hear it myself because it's so good. Okay, so praying what? Credit to the music side. We should just be ready to go. News language transferred on the device, not relevant. Here we go. Where I was, their ego shall be. Simon Freud. Where I'd was, their ego shall be. I've been waiting for you, my lost child. Should I do voices? I've been waiting for you, my lost child. I'm Ego Rex. I administer rules. What you will find here with me is you, yourself. Allow me to teach you the ways of this place. Shed your daily life. Here you shall contemplate. What am I? Tap the whispers, collect ego. Yes, continue. That is good. Ego is the foundation. Is this the lady speaking? No longer human. Osamu Dazai. The fallen buffoon. The fallen buffoon. A novella by Osamu Dazai, featuring a guilt-ridden and self-conscious protagonist, eventually led to ruin by his afflictions. A month after its completion, Dazai committed suicide, drowning himself in the Tanjua Tarnagua Aqueduct. Tarnagua Aqueduct. Is this all it is? Wait. Oh, it's books. The Little Prince? I've read The Little Prince. The Myth of Sisyphus? Oh yeah, these are famous books. EDB? Okay, so it's a clicker. But it's about reading books. Okay, this is interesting. And you can only click so fast. Mine's being life is such shame. And reading... Oh, and there's a blue butterfly to indicate. Okay. The time is upon you. Go to ease. Go to go to ease. Ah, yes. Figured ease would be spelled with an A. E-A-S. So these are real books, then. So the author actually drowned himself a month after completion. Oh, ease. Oh, I was supposed to click that. Oops. Not the brightest here, okay? 1-1 personality assessment. Self-discovery begins. Oh, so it's more than just a clicker game. Well, look who showered up. Like you're tired of waiting. Sorry, but I'll get right to the point. I have 12 questions for you. Don't think too hard. Just answer honestly. Do you tend not to get emotional? So answering these honestly, it's a hard question. I don't get emotional for normal things. Something like, even like a death. I won't generally get too emotional. But there's a couple things, including music, art, music primarily, music possibly accompanied by art, and nostalgia really get me. But generally, for things most people get emotional over, and it is emotional, I can get angry at times. So you tend not to get emotional. Neither, I'd say. Do you put up a front for others? What do you mean by front? A front as in... Okay, I'm gonna slightly dim the music. I'm worried it's slightly too loud. I will test and see how, I'll watch the video back and see how it is. A front? Is a front something that... A front in war would be something you defend. Something you hold against the enemy, right? I don't know what it means in this context. I have to say neither because of that, unfortunately. Are you easily influenced by others? Oh. These are good questions. I think as of recent, I've learned to question things more. Especially as games like Among Us have come out to try and teach people, Because sure, the game's about detecting the lies, but we still suck at it. But I hope if there's anything people have taken out of that game, it's that you have to possibly distrust each statement. Know there could be lies and things. And especially with other things that have gone on recently. I won't name. I think now, at least I hope that I would think about something more and not be as easily influenced. But still, I think yes. I think what people say, in certain cases at least, in specific cases, because not everything will resonate, of course, but in certain cases, I think yes. Although this is saying easily influenced by others. Easily, not necessarily. I can be influenced, but not just easily. I won't really just go along with something. There are a lot of things I would, of course, say no to. Maybe no. It's a hard... I don't want to keep responding either. I think no. God, it's already like stumping me though. Jeez. I can see why this is so highly rated. Are your tastes easy to discern? Another really good question. Think about it from someone else's perspective. Maybe. I mean, I don't dislike a lot of things, so it's hard to get wrong my tastes. But I think you could discern at least what I clearly might not like. For specifically what I like, my specific tastes, I think he's the... No, because... See, you all know me as a video game guy. My friends at school would know me as math guy. But both of you might be surprised to know I take quite a bit of pride in the finer things, like art and whatnot. I'm not just Shody Angry guy, I'm not just math guy. And I do stuff that a lot of people might not expect. I do redstone engineering. Whenever I tell that to anyone, everyone's surprised. So maybe not. God, damn it, it's already fooled me. We're 3 questions in, and this has taken more than... This is I've been on this for more than half the video, and I have no idea. God. Some yes, some no. In general, probably not. You'd probably have a harder time figuring out about me than being able to tell. Do you get jealous easily? Hang on. Other room collapsed or something. Do you get jealous easily? Oh, God. I do have more than 20 minutes. I do have like a half hour to record this. I'm gonna need the whole thing in this one set of questions. Jeez. Do you get jealous easily? I am generally a person who is comfortable with what I have. I'm not jealous of rich people. I'm not jealous of fancy people. I'm pretty fine with where I am, and if I want something, for the most part, I know it's within reach. You know, even when it comes to something like wanting a big YouTube channel, I'm not jealous of that. I don't think... I can want things and yet somewhat annoyed or upset that I don't have them, but I wouldn't describe it as jealousy. I would describe it as annoyance at an inconvenience. I'm not jealous of what I don't have. I can understand, especially after thinking of it, because we all make rash decisions. I can easily understand, even the next day sometimes, that I'm thinking irrationally, or that I was thinking irrationally. So, for jealousy, I'd say no. It does specify easily. I can think it over the next day really easily, but in the moment, I still think no. I would not say I get jealous easily. And if I do acknowledge I'm jealous or being irrational, I try and come back and realize that. I try to be able to realize that my brain's not perfect, we all make mistakes. Do tough situations make you work even harder? My work level stays kind of steady. I would say my work level is above average, but in a harder situation, likely won't go up. It will I'd say mine will always be above average, but it won't go up, it'll only go down. If work is easier, my work level will go down. If work gets harder, I will only go to that above average level. And from knowing me, I'm organized and I'm dedicated, and I would 100% say I'm above average. By how much, I don't know. But I don't think my work level goes up if the work goes significantly up. I don't think I could cram or put in way far as much as some people would. I can put in a higher than normal amount, but if it gets too much, I'll only stay at a certain amount. I will always take time for my mental health and for playing video games, and for doing the things I enjoy, because I know mental health is the most, it's the most important thing, and if I don't have time off, I'm not gonna take away my time off for some non-important thing. And if I lose time off, if I decrease from 5 hours of video games to 4, that's fine. I don't want to decrease from 3 to 0. And if I have to lose some of my time for that, that's fine, but I don't want to... I'm not gonna sacrifice things for unnecessary stuff. Tough situations, though. Not like, is work getting harder? A tough situation. If something's bad and I can't control it and I have no choice, I'm not the kind to give up. tough situations make you work harder. I have my limits, but the harder a situation, the harder I will work up to that limit. And if a game, for example, is harder and I can't just enjoy it, I will put in the effort and work harder. If speed run, I need to get in 30 seconds to get the world record, which is still something I might do, Stick World Legacy first level, for example. That's a tough level. And I think I would work harder than usual to try and achieve that if it's what I wanted to do. Okay, after far too much thought, and far too much consideration, I have decided yes. As always, in like half of the scenarios I went over. But, probably. Are you often irritated by uncertainty? I thought it was irritated unnecessarily, in which case, yes, certain things will very quickly irritate me. I have high tolerance to most things. There are a couple specific things that for no reason dig under my skin so hard. And they shouldn't. But irritated by uncertainty. Irritated. Not angry. Not frustrated. Irritated. Irritation. A small bugging amount. A small bug. Irritated. Just this little thing. Not angry. Uncertainty. How do I treat uncertainty? If I were uncertain by a riddle, I'd enjoy it. I'd take it with challenge. But irritated is such a small word in some contexts, and some so big in others. I'd say no. I like uncertainty. I like uncertainty. I'd like to have some forenotice. To some things, it's nice to have forenotice, more warning otherwise. More warning of what's coming ahead, but if I don't, I can accept that. I might run from it. If I know the next level of a game is going to be hard, I might not do it. I might not play it super soon. But I'm not irritated by that. I'm not upset or angry or irritated if something's possibly becoming difficulty, or of the uncertainty of knowing it's difficulty. I might run from it. I might stall it. Stall would be the better word, not run, stall. But I'm not irritated by it. Irritated by uncertainty. No. I wonder if it takes how long I'm taking to answer these questions into possibility. Are you unhindered by fear? No. Not in the slightest. No one is. Very few people are. There's a couple of people that literally can't feel fear. What I learned from Vsauce. Everyone is hindered by fear. And I'll admit, while there are certain circumstances, I might be able to shove back the fear, and I might have a better response to fear than most. Maybe not most. It's hard to say. I don't know what most people's fear response is. And again, coming back to like some of the things that are special about me, I don't think my response would ever really be freeze, and I doubt my response would be flight unless necessary, unless it was the smart thing to do. Of course, fear makes it hard to think smart. But I do get irrational fears. I have the fear of heights, which I hope to be able to counter in coming times, at least somewhat. I have a fear of heights. I don't fear the dark itself. I fear irrational things. And when I think it in my head, I'll have watched a video, some monster or something, and then be wondering, what if it's lurking in that dark room over there? I know it can't happen, and I can always be rational through it. I know it can't happen, and there's no need to turn on the light. But I'll put my fists up anyway. I won't run, I won't panic, I won't fear, but I'll put my fists up, even knowing it can't hurt me. I don't know why. I'm not unhindered by fear. Do you prefer things to be black and white? In what context? Prefer is an interesting word. Because I don't mind things being black and white, but prefer. In the context of, like, art, black and white's just an art style. I don't care. I don't prefer things one way or another. Black and white isn't a way to get things across. In life, where it's truths and lies, would I prefer to be told the hard truth every time? Yes or no? No. Ranges are important. Grays and greens and blacks, and that's... wait. Grays and greens and blues. It's all important. Are you often deceived? The way I have life, I am fairly often deceived. I play chess, I play Among Us, I play games where deception's part of it. But in reality, I don't know if I'm deceived. I'm certainly told half-lies, half-truths, and embellished stories. And I can't immediately think deeper. I am learning more about that, though, as time goes on, as situations progress. I'm learning more how to not just accept things and take things with grains of salt. To not be easily influenced, like it asked earlier. And yet, the question of am I often deceived is hard to even know. Just last week, I had a lot of things revealed that I didn't know someone knew about me. And I was deceived. For many of them, many things, more so than I could have imagined. And yet, I kind of expected that some of them would have been known. Would I consider it deceivery? Yeah, I think I was fooled. But often deceived. These were things that came together over years. And that I was probably being willingly ignorant to. Yeah. I'd fall for things. Often, I don't know. Often compared to how much I reject, probably. If it were just me to make a decision between deceived and not deceived, I'd probably be deceived without even realizing I was being deceived. Not choose the wrong option, I might miss it altogether. And I hope I can not do that in the future. But I think yes. And the truth is I can't know when I'm deceived or not. It's not really possible. But I think yes. Do you like to be the center of attention? Neither. Neither, because I don't care. If I'm a follower, that's fine. But if I'm the center of attention, that's also fine. If my job were art, and my job were to make art and then put it on a tray and then have it sent off and never know where it's gone, as long as I could remember all the art I've done for myself, and as long as I could be a part of things, still have a life, not as the center of attention, I'd be fine. As long as I'm happy with my life. You know, YouTube kind of is a thing where you're gonna be the center of some attention. But I'd be fine as long as I'm happy with not being. But I don't dislike it either. I have no opinion towards it, neither. Do you ignore those you dislike? No. You can't ignore those you dislike. Because if you ignore them, you'll be fooled. There are some people it's important to ignore, and some it's important to not give a voice. But you can't just ignore them. No one likes bombers or terrorists, but we can't ignore them. We can't ignore bad people. We can't ignore we can't ignore the people we don't like because maybe there's a reason we don't like them. And maybe that is the thing. Maybe we should like them. Maybe we should target those reasons. But then we have to notice them. We have to be able to be aware of those you dislike. We can't just decide to ignore things. We have to be willing to confront them. And this is the kind of thing where it's not like deceivery, it's not in the moment. I have time to think about it. And when I do, I will always come back. Even if in the moment I make a rash decision, I will come back knowing we can't ignore them. It's not good to ignore that which you dislike. I can't ignore my fear of heights. I have to confront it. No. Interesting. You're... uncertain, ambiguous, gray, terror. The job done, exception. Analysis complete. Tap to view results. Your defense mechanism is, you are my mirror image protection. Wait, what? No. Why does that feel right? If I'm confronted by an evil, one of the first things I would do, knowing if I knew there was no way to beat it, is join it. I'm the survivor. I'm the one who plays to survive. And there are certain points at which I would risk that, but if that means switching sides, yeah. If I confronted evil, I feel like knowing part of me is at least at times within that evil. Fuck you. Get out of my mind, game. You attempt to protect yourself by projecting onto others the inner feelings you find difficult to accept. No. No, you're the type to project. Perhaps that person you detest so much is actually a reflection of yourself. Isn't it exhausting always comparing yourself to others? I don't compare myself to others. Looking at this, the people I reflect, or the people I detest, I don't know if they're a reflection of myself. Maybe somewhat. But I don't compare myself to others. I don't really care, how I look. I like things. I like Hollow Knight, and so I might wear a Hollow Knight shirt. I don't care if other people like that or not. I don't really care about myself in others' eyes. And I don't really care about me versus them, as long as they don't care themselves. You might also be accused of being dependent, quick to blur the line between yourself and others. Accused of being dependent, quick to blur the line between yourself and others. I don't quite understand what that one's saying, honestly. But okay. No point in trying again. I spent a half hour thinking about that. Well, did that clear things up? You don't know much at all, do you? Honestly, in the world of things, I know a lot. I know a lot of random stuff. I don't know deep dived into anything. I know a lot of general things. I don't know specifics into much. And in the world of anything, no. Not in the slightest. I don't know shit. There are so many things you could possibly know, even just in human society. And I don't know the start of it. I might know more than someone average my age might. But I don't know deep into anything. That's why we need professionals and people who understand this stuff. That's why we have politicians to dive into, or supposed to have a politician who can actually look at things and judge based on what people want. Unfortunately, that's not how politics works. Well, that's what the point was, because not everyone can be a professional in everything. That's what the point was. Didn't work, but we tried. Because now everyone can be a professional at everything. So, really, no, none of us know anything. Not about this place? Or about who you are? I don't know. I don't know what this place is. It seems like a place made by a developer to invoke things inside of me that I would rather not be there. And to surprise me with the low quality and then amazing quality of its game. No matter, we've only just begun. Ah, yes. I hope. Come visit me again when you have more ego. Ego? Why is the currency ego? Inquiry. Inquiry. Inquiry is like thinking, right? Oh. Well met, my lost child. I forget the voice. Allow me to remind you how to roam this place. Alter Ego Guide. Gather Ego. Face ES. Face yourself. One final thing. A warning. Maintain your guard with ES. Maintain your guard with ES. Why do others hate me so much? It changed. Wasn't that before? Can't see eye to eye with others. Magic is such a shame. Interesting. Can't see there's flaws. Okay, well this is where we're gonna end it. I'm reflecting on someone else. This is where we're gonna end it. But wow, this game is already so good. It's a nice, satisfying bit of a clicker with some information. And then there's all these other things. I want to keep playing, but I will save it to next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Go get this game for yourself and answer it for yourself and think and honestly answer. Because this is an amazing game, and we are definitely going to play more of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Amazing game, amazing music. Awesome.